Hi everyone, this is Brooke with Nightbird Tarot, and welcome to your July Love Highlights with me. This reading will be for all water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to receive automatic updates on any new videos that I do upload. Also, be aware that this is a general reading. So please watch for your sun, your rising, as well as your moon sign in this video. If you'd like to book a private session with me, you can check out my website in the description box below. Or you're also very welcome to email me at nightbirdtarot@gmail.com. I also do want to mention that I'm going to be taking more students for the tarot series class that I'm doing that's free on how to read the tarot for love. I'm in my third installment of this series, or I guess you'd call it like my third semester of taking new students. So the second class is about to wrap up. If you'd like to sign up for this free class, How to Read the Tarot for Love, it's for beginners, intermediate, advanced, professional tarot readers even. I do suggest that you do have your own set of tarot cards for the lesson. It's a 4-week series. Each week I will send out a video. It's just 15 to 20 minute videos. There's no side homework. Go at your own pace. So if you'd like to sign up for that, it begins July 9th. Please email me at nightbirdtarot@gmail.com. So let's get started. I'm going to start the reading first with Pisces. I'm going to do a 3-card reading. This is not specifically for singles or couples. The message that comes through, I hope that it applies to whatever your life situation is, and I hope that it resonates and validates for you. So let's get started for Pisces for your July Love Highlights 2017. Pisces, what has come up for you in July's Love Highlights? We have the Ten of Swords, followed by the Moon, followed by the Six of Cups. Interesting. So for Pisces, indicated by the Ten of Swords, the energies coming out of the month of June, perhaps overlaying into the month of July for many, is a feeling of disappointment, could be a feeling of betrayal, could be a feeling of disillusionment, could be a final ending for many in terms of a relationship or terminating a toxic relationship. This also is one where you feel that this is finalized. This could also be marking a completion cycle for many in terms of sealing the deal with settlements and divorces. This could be even in terms of separation, legal separation. The Ten of Swords is a card that very much signifies a period of finality. This is coming out of the most recent past for Pisces. So this doesn't necessarily validate the current energies for July. The Ten of Swords is a great card of disappointment. Feeling betrayed, feeling disappointed, feeling let down about a particular situation. This could be a partner that you're in a relationship with currently. This is very much associated with your mental state. Feeling broken about something, feeling like your bubble got burst even. This is coming out of the month of June. There could have been disillusionments within regards to the other person. This also could be in regards to yourselves as well. There's a finality to this that could be very much connected to feelings of betrayal and deception. This is not necessarily a negative reading. This is perhaps validating to the ones that are watching or confirming these feelings. With the element of air in terms of the Suit of Swords, The Ten of Swords can feel like a final ending as well. A lot of pain came from this. Now, in terms of it being, or it having itself being reconciled or healed, there may be a period coming up for Pisces, whether you're single or coupled, in the month of July, of really going through the motions, mood swings, fluctuating moods, indicated by the moon card in the middle. The moon card is very much about changing attitudes, changing behaviors, fluctuating mood swings, saying one thing but doing the other type of energy. This also can be very indicative of doing something at nighttime, literally, as well. The moon card is essentially coming in and stating the shadowy side of a partner, or the shadowy side of a relationship, or even the shadowy side of yourself individually. This can even be applicable to addiction. This can be applicable to doing things behind someone's back, deceptive kind of personalities. This could even be for narcissistic relationships. This could be gaslighting. This could be manipulation. Something's occurring for Pisces where there's an underlying pattern or an underlying theme of having gone through this before, or recognizing it for what it is. For those that are currently in partnerships that may be dealing with these feelings, this also could be cropping up for ones that aren't even in a relationship, of perhaps not being able to trust again. That kind of feeling as well. I don't want this reading to be a Debbie Downer, because it's not. There's something that Pisces is very aware of, where the shadow of the situation may be brought up again. So let's say, for example, you forgive your partner for something, you're going along, everything's great, la la la, you know, I love this person and everything's great. And then you start to see these things come up again. You thought you had worked through them. They could even be coming from yourselves individually. Old patterns that were perhaps ingrained in you since childhood that keep cropping up in relationships, or cropping up in certain situations when it comes to wanting to enter into new relationships. The moon card is it's almost like an omen of some kind of, don't put yourself in a position of being in denial, not only with other people, but within yourselves. Facing that shadow part of yourself. Facing that side of yourself, Pisces, that you particularly don't like. Whether it's your need for control, whether it's your need to, or your forcefulness when it comes to other people, whether it's your need to have a rose-tinted colored outlook on a certain person or a relationship, when really it's not all that it appears to be. There's something that needs to be recognized for Pisces in the month of July. If it's not recognized, the pattern or the behavior will continue. And there's something definitely connected to the past when we see the Six of Cups come up. So the Six of Cups is very much essentially saying something's very much connected to the past. There even could be an actual person that may revisit Pisces in the month of July, which is very much connected to your past in terms of relationships that you've learned something from that person. And if you're dealing with the same issues again that you even had with that other person, and now they kind of come in as being, instead of being the lesson, now they're coming in as being the teacher, recognize that for what it is. Something's very much connected to past relationships, past karmic relationships for Pisces in the month of July, and recognizing that if you're wanting to stop a habit, stop a pattern, stop some sort of thing that keeps showing up in all your relationships, the same kind of person keeps showing up, the same kind of pattern in a relationship keeps showing up. Something's going on there for Pisces where there may be necessary reflection or self-study or self-discovery in the month of July for you, which is not necessarily a negative. So basically, Pisces, you got to work. You got to work on yourself this month. You got to work on yourself. Just because a new person may show up in your life, we attract, like attracts like. Even if you think you have buried these emotions, or even if you think you have surpassed certain patterns, or you think you have healed certain things from your past, we're almost programmed to somehow, and I'm not a psychologist, but to somehow attract that kind of partner, especially Pisces being well known as the most psychic zodiac sign, as being very empathic. Empath people tend to attract narcissistic personality. If you don't know what narcissistic personality is, Google it. Narcissism traits. This could even be from having narcissistic parents, narcissistic families, and Pisces as being an empath or an empathic person. And trust me, you know I'm a Pisces, so I've attracted all sorts of kinds. I've attracted all sorts of kinds of people, okay? And in personal romantic relationships. I'm not going to pretend like I haven't, because I have. And I'm still recognizing that and still working on that. So Pisces, get to work in the month of July, because something is very much sending you signs, sending you signals, sending you actual verbal warnings, sending you something. It's like, woo, woo, woo. And don't be surprised if something kind of comes up again, or something kind of crops up again for you. And I'm not speaking about cheating. I'm not speaking about third parties. I'm not speaking about that specifically. However, this reflects your situation, Pisces, because something from the past definitely needs to be healed. So good luck to you, Pisces. Keep me posted. I wish you the best, and let's move on next to the sign of Cancer. Okay, Cancer, what has come up for you is the Nine of Cups, the World, and the Six of Pentacles. Cancerians, for the month of July, with the Nine of Cups, is coming out of the most recent past, going into the month of July, there have been a lot of praying, there's been a lot of wishing, there's been a lot of hoping, or perhaps something that was really, really awesome that you wanted to have happen came true. The Nine of Cups is traditionally known as the wish card. And essentially this is validating to Cancerians that perhaps for many of you that are watching on an emotional level, something has come to fruition. It's also a card of overdoing it, or gluttony, or having too much. From what I'm getting from the energy of your reading, however, is many of you perhaps have really hoped for, wished for, and dreamed for something to work itself out. Also, this also could be for wanting to have something to come in to your lives as well. So this is coming out of the energies of June, going into the month of July. And In terms of gluttony or excess, this could be overindulgence in drink, in food, in sex, in shopping, in anything of overdoing it, marked for Cancerians as well, coming out of the month of July. I'm sorry, the month of June, going into the month of July. In the middle, we see the World. So there is a sort of full circle moment with this card of validating to yourself, I've been doing this for many years. Perhaps now it's time for me to end a cycle of some kind, or to end a pattern or behavior of some kind. There also may be recognition from this or rewards from your efforts in the month of July that's going to be to very much have an effect on other people in your life. Your significant other. This also could be very applicable to family. This also could be very applicable to having someone recognize your efforts, especially if you're wanting to remain together or to keep the relationship together as well. And there's also a possibility of a full circle moment for many of achievement of some kind, especially for the ones that are in long-term partnerships or relationships or marriages. Full circle moments. Perhaps, for example, you used to be the kind of person that would just be like a serial dater. Date. Go from one relationship to the next, one relationship to the next. And now you found someone that you really want to have a long-term commitment with. And they've helped you in some kind of way for you to recognize, or looking back on, how excessive that was, that time of your life. And having these full circle moments to yourself about that, for example. This is also a great card for a breakthrough of some kind. Breaking the mold, breaking a pattern of some kind as well. With the Six of Pentacles in the potential outcome position, once again, there is going to be assistance or help from someone. It's almost as if you have been a bachelor or been a bachelorette for most of your life, or once again going from relationship to relationship, and you meet that person. You meet that person and they lift you up. They help you in some fashion. They enable you to be your best. They really are your cheerleader in terms of your dreams or goals. They see or recognize that you're better than you are in terms of having less than. They want to raise you up, raise your vibration. So in the month of July for Cancerians, there's going to be assistance being given to you, and it could even come in the financial form with the Six of Pentacles. But it's a great card of generosity, feeling charitable, helping other people, being very giving, volunteering, helping others. And the knowledge that you've gained from the World card, Cancerians, is very much enabling you to help other people recognize things about themselves as well. So good luck to you, Cancer. I loved your readings, very empowering. So let's move on next to the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, what has come up for you for July is the Queen of Cups, followed by the Sun, ending with the Ten of Cups. So Scorpio, with the Queen of Cups, could very much be a significator card for Scorpio, male or female. The Queen of Cups is essentially coming out of the most recent past energy going into the month. She's the mother of the tarot deck. She's the nurturer. She's unconditional love, very compassionate, very imaginative, very dreamy as well. She can be a bit wishy-washy with her feelings, though, but she's very empathic. So the Queen of Cups comes up for Scorpio. So for mothers out there, or even for fathers, this could be very much something connected for you. This also could be a validator of mother energy marked for Scorpio in the month of July, or a period of nurturing, or where there has been much compassion or nurturing for Scorpio. With the Sun card in the middle, July is going to be an awesome month for Scorpio in terms of happiness, good times with friends, good times with family, very much marking a time of being outside, going to the beach, going on holiday, going down to the river, camping, doing a lot of outdoor activities, spending a lot of time outdoors, feeling good, feeling positive. This also could be very representative of just overall positivity and success in relationships in the month of July for Scorpio. Something's very much, I want to say shadowing, but very much hovering over, if I can get it out, hovering over Scorpio with positivity and light, love and light for Scorpio in the month of July. So there's a great possibility in meeting other people at events, being introduced to other people, having parties, being invited to outdoor parties, summer parties, even weddings, great events like that, where there's going to be opportunities for good times, happiness, and meeting other people. Could very much be connected to something with family with the Ten of Cups and the potential outcome. This could mark a time of anniversaries for many. This could mark the time of family reunions for many as well. This also could be potentials for marriage. This also could be potentials for engagements. This could be the news of the birth of a child or the arrival of a child in the month of July. So something in Scorpio's life is very much a blessing of some kind, very much attached to mother type energies as well. Even if you have mother type, grandmother type, ancestral energies of those that have passed over, you may be feeling this in the month of July as well. So Scorpio, your reading is very, very positive. There's some gift, some beauty about your reading of great positivity and light and success for you for the month of July. So good luck to you, Scorpio. Keep me posted. Thank you all so much for watching, water signs. Have a great month for July. These are your love highlights, meaning this is not too in-depth. It's giving you perhaps a brief overview of potential energies for the month of July. I hope that the messages came across, and I hope that they resonate and validate for the ones that are watching. Much peace and many blessings to everyone, and I'll speak to you soon.